Good morning, everyone. Jim Jeffries here. Day 43. This is the start of the second half. I gotta tell you, I'm pretty happy with the first half of this series. We've been running in place, doing some exercises for 42 consistent days. I've made a promise to you out there, yes, you, out there in YouTube land, to be here every day, exercising, discussing weight loss, discussing things of life, transforming body, mind, and soul. Well, if you've been following the series, you know for the last 7 to 10 days, I made my way across America on a Honda Goldwing that I got from my buddy Barry Truman in the Carolinas. I rode it south to Florida and had it there for a couple of years. Got tired of riding such flat surfaces there. Decided to bring it to California, where we have some mountains, some highways that run the coast, thinking that could just be fun. A fun ride in retirement. So retirement gives you a lot more time. With that time can come boredom. If boredom comes, I like to eat in boredom. That's how I got this milkshake body. So I decided to ride that motorcycle across the country, stop and see several of my friends on the way. It didn't affect my exercise video because I've met my commitment to you to be here every day. What it did affect was my milkshake body. And I'll tell you how right after these jumping jacks. 30 of them in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29, 30. Good job. Now we've got our heart rate up, our breathing's a little deeper, getting that metabolism going. Now, how this trip across America affected my milkshake body. Well, when I left California, that's where I started doing these videos, and went to Florida, I had a different scale. I flew overnight, hadn't eaten anything, got on the scale, and it said I weighed 5 pounds more. Don't know how that could be, but I just set that as the new mark and started losing some more weight. Well, I was down about 15 pounds when I decided to go on this trip across America. First night I stopped at Roger and Teresa's house, who you saw on the video. Man, we had a great crab, shrimp, corn on the cob, potato boil. I ate a little bit of it. I probably ate a little too much of it. But I did. I was with friends. How do you deny having a meal like that with friends? So it's now time for push-ups. We're gonna do 15 push-ups in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job, people. 15 of them. So my first stop in Texas, I probably ate too much. It was protein, but I had a couple of French fries, some corn on the cob, and I probably ate too much in carbohydrates. So from there, I rode to Fredericksburg, Texas to visit my buddy Bernie Nelson. Bernie, who is recently married, has a lovely wife named Connie. Well, Connie loves to cook. So, the first day we were there, we did some songwriting, just had a meal in town, little barbecue. I didn't eat too much. That was a really good day. The next day was Sunday. We got up and went to church. Well, that's part of what this video series is for, transforming our souls. Pastor Jimmy gave a great sermon that day. He even talked about some of the voices in his head. We all have those voices telling us what to do, talking to ourselves. Should I do this? Should I do that? He said, when you're talking to yourself, change that conversation so you're always talking to God. It's something that kind of makes sense. If you're always talking to God, you'll be with Him. You're always talking to yourself anyways, so just include God in that conversation. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I'm going to give it a try. So then after church, we went to this place called Backwoods Barbecue. And it's kind of a cafeteria style where they would serve you, I want this, I want that. Their meats were the big thing. I had a couple of ribs and a little pile of marbled brisket. It was very good. And with a little of their barbecue sauce, it was even better. I thought I'd try something new. They had cheesy green beans on the menu. I'd never even heard of a cheesy green bean, so I ordered them. Now, for me, that would not be a recommendation. Cheesy green beans are not a big hit on my list, but at least I tried them. Then, when we were going through line, Miss Connie saw the sign that said chocolate meringue pie, pecan pie, some other kind of pie, coconut pie. Bernie said, Miss Connie, you want some? And she said no. With that smile on her face that meant yes. But she said no and held off. And nobody had pie at the Backwoods Barbecue. However, Miss Connie had a different idea. When we got home, later on that day, she made a lemon meringue pie with the meringue piled this high on top, because I had told her that my grandmother loved lemon meringue pie, and when the pie was sliced and had that great big white meringue on the top, she said it looked like a sailboat. Boats are always dear to my heart, so Miss Connie made a lemon meringue pie. It's time for sit-ups. 15 of them in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job, people. It's 15 of them. We're doing good. Glad you're here with me. So consequently, when Miss Connie made a pie, I had to eat it. So I had a small piece of pie later on that afternoon. Problem is, that pie was still there in the evening. And when Bernie broke out another piece of pie, I had that one too. So consequently, when I got back here to California yesterday and got on the scale, it said I was only down 12 pounds from when I started this series. That made me a little bit discouraged, but then I got thinking, that's the first half of the series. If I can focus on the second half and lose just as much weight in the second half, it'll be about 24 pounds. I'm hoping to shoot to 30. I'm working hard at it. I'm going to work even harder at it now that I've had a taste of my own medicine. Small portions, cut out the desserts, enjoy the day. I'm glad you're here with me. Thanks for coming. This is Jim Jeffries saying goodbye for now. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.